we are going to take a sample of 10 observations from a normal distribution with a mean 20 and a standard deviation of 5. We're then going to divide by 10 to get the sample mean and take 100 such samples. So we're not necessarily going for a proportion here. We're expecting to produce a normal which has a mean of 20, so it should be centered around 20. But note here the standard deviation is 5 for the original distribution. We'd expect to see, because we're looking at the means, it being much more tightly packed than having a standard deviation of 5. We're going to do this slightly differently, and we're going to be using the spreadsheet function. So here's the spreadsheet function, and in A1 I'm going to type equals SUM, open bracket, and then I want a rand norm. So I could type that, but I'm going to go to the catalog and across to R, and I've got rand norm just here, and we want standard deviation 5, mean 20. We're going to take 10 samples, and then we're going to divide that by 10. So we can click the little thing there, and we've just got the 1 here. Let's just resize my screen. Oh, sorry, just click on keyboard to get rid of the keyboard. And then we want to fill that down. We want 100 such samples. So I'm going to fill a range. A1 to A100. This might take a while on your handheld, but it's pretty quick on the computer. And then we want to just select that range. So A1 to A100. And then we would like a graph of that. And let's go for this histogram here. And you can see it is nicely centered around 20. Now think about what you know about the normal. With the standard deviation of 5, that means that if we just looked at that particular distribution, then between 15 and 25, one standard deviation either side, you'd expect to have 68% of the data. But with ours, it looks like just about all of the data is between 15 and 25. And that's because we're looking at the distribution of the means, and therefore the standard deviation is much less than 5. So we end up with the same mean, but a much smaller standard deviation. So therefore, what we have is a situation where our normal distribution is different in shape.